What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all doing fantastic. Okay, hope y'all doing good. I'm doing great. Okay, so yeah, what is the big thing everyone's talking about when it comes to movies, when it comes to collecting right now? Okay, when it comes to comic books or nerding out, what is the big thing? Okay, Avengers, and more specifically, Avengers Endgame. Okay, it is the the most biggest phenomenon like ever right now. Okay, the movie Endgame is breaking, shattering records and things like that. Absolutely amazing movie. I loved it. I mean, probably one of my favorite MCU movies. Like, it's up there. I don't know if it's number one, but it's close. It's up there. Okay, top three at least. Top three. Okay, maybe I'll do a ranking of my top favorite Marvel movies. Anyway. So I just want to talk about some of the amazing collectibles that has been released and announced and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about getting them. I don't know. So what we have here is, oh, by the way, this is kind of a spoiler, but why would you not have watched Avengers Endgame? Like, come on now, you shouldn't even be collecting this at all if you haven't watched Endgame. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like seriously, like. Yeah, so Hot Toys, always goes over and beyond when it comes to Marvel and creating Marvel characters and Marvel related things, especially from the movies. So Avengers Endgame, they've announced, spoiler, okay? Alright, y'all probably read it from the title, but spoiler, y'all should know about it anyway. So the Nano Gauntlet, okay? The, equivalent to the Infinity Gauntlet, but, Tony Stark's type of design, and they're calling it the Nano Gauntlet. I've also heard it's called the Power Gauntlet. I'm not sure. Nano Gauntlet seems to fit the description a little bit more better, being that it's using the nano-like armor that Tony Stark wears. So anyway, yeah, we have, I believe, a total of 4 versions that you'll be able to get, okay? Right now on Sideshow, 3 of the versions are available for pre-order, okay? So what we have here is, I'm gonna start with the quarter scale, okay? So like before, when we got the quarter scale Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, which looks absolutely amazing, pretty cool. We now have the quarter scale Nano Gauntlet. We have the Hulk version, okay, because Hulk wore it in the movie, all right, and then you have Tony Stark's version, because he wore it in the movie, okay? And obviously these are 2 different characters, 2 different sizes, so they look a lot different, and they look amazing, okay? They're really good, and the little details in it just seems to be absolutely amazing. And I think this would be absolutely extraordinary to go with that quarter scale type of line, to have them all lined up. I think it would look amazing, okay? So you have like the Hulk one that's roughly about what, like 8 to 9 inches tall, and then you have the Tony Stark one that's about what, 7 inches, 8 inches tall, something like that. They're both going to have light up features, and I believe they're going to have articulated fingers, okay, which I think is absolutely amazing. They look really cool, may get it, may not get it, I don't know, I'm not too sure. Now let's go down to the big boys, okay? Now we have, so before they had the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet life size, okay? The actual life size of Thanos' size hand, it's absolutely amazing, okay? It's massive, okay? I believe it's like, what, 20, 30 inches tall, something like that, okay? It's a big boy, has light up features. So they decided to do the same thing with the Nano Gauntlets, okay? You have the life-size version of the Tony Stark, and then you have the life-size version of the Hulk, okay? And they look absolutely amazing. Details incredible. Of course, they're gonna have the light up features. They will not have the articulated. So they would not have the articulated fingers on those ones, okay? But I'm okay with that. So the Tony Stark life-size version looks absolutely amazing. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit smaller than the Hulk version. I think it's reasonably priced. Okay, it's around the $300-something range, and I think it's going to look absolutely amazing. Now, if I had to pick one out of the 2, I'm going to go with the Hulk version, okay? Because I just love the Hulk, all right? And the Hulk version is going to be massive. I assume it's going to be pretty close to Thanos size. I don't know if it's going to be bigger or smaller, but it's definitely going to be bigger than Tony's, and it's going to be kind of similar to that size. Now that is not available yet, okay? I hope that does become available soon, and it's not one of those things where they just teased and showed us it and then it doesn't become available. Like, I hate when Hot Toys do that, but you know, hey, at least we'd be able to see what it would look like if it did, you know, to be made, okay? But yeah, so I don't know what the pricing is or anything, but I assume it might be similar to the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet price and similar to that size, okay? So it looks absolutely stunning, amazing. These are definitely a must-have if you're an Endgame fan or Marvel fan, Avenger fan, or if you have the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos' Infinity. Alright, so if you have Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, then the Nano Gauntlet is just going to look absolutely amazing as a companion piece, okay? Both of them, alright? So yeah, definitely get that from Hot Toys. It looks amazing. Now, another thing from Hot Toys that, you know, they have released for pre-order, and, you know, they make a lot of different figures. They're going to make a lot of the Avenger figures. A lot of the Avengers Endgame figures are already available for pre-order, like, you know, Captain America, Thanos, Iron Man Mark 40, Iron Man 85, and like Hawkeye, Rodin, I believe Nebula. So that, you know, they're coming out with the end games. So right now they released Tony Stark's like team suit, I think is what it's called. It's kind of like their time traveling futuristic suits. You know, where they wore the all white and they wore the helmet and stuff like that. This looks absolutely amazing. The details on the suit is great, but I think for me what pops out is that this hit sculpt is stunning, okay? Like, they did a great job getting the likeness of Robert Downey Jr. But we all know Hot Toys is the pinnacle of getting likenesses, like, exact. You know what I mean? Like, there are statue companies that come close, but Hot Toys, you know, y'all ahead of the curve, you know what I mean? But yeah, this looks amazing, looks really great. I assume they might come out with more of the other characters wearing this team suit or this, you know, time traveling suit. And yeah, it looks good. It doesn't come with a bunch of accessories, but it's just cool to add to your collection, okay guys? But yeah, so, you know, go ahead and head over to wherever you head over to buy them. You know, I usually go to Sideshow, but, you know, go wherever you go, you know, where you can order it for you. And yeah, go ahead and check them out, things like that. It looks absolutely great. Endgame is awesome. Endgame Collectibles is even awesomer. And yeah, so, alright guys, well thank you for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this, okay? Feel free to click some buttons, you know. If not, whatever. Just thanks for stopping by, okay? And I'll catch y'all next time, alright? So, yeah, Avengers Assemble. Collect to live, live to collect. Peace.